Okay, it's been kind of rough going because the creek is really overgrown in this spot and there's a lot of debris, and then it's also like stagnant ponds that I have to go around. But yeah, I'm looking for a cemetery today. According to the map, it should be just a little bit up ahead, and I'll come up out of the creek and hopefully I can find it. For those of you that don't know, I'm continuing my exploration of Cibolo Creek in south central Texas, and once in a while I come across a cemetery next to the creek. There's a cemetery supposed to be, I would think, within 100 meters of here, so I'm gonna walk up out of the creek and see if I can find it. As I approached, I started to see these weird shapes in the woods. I don't know if I want to get through this shit. Damn. I gotta find a better place to cut across. Weird shapes, ooh. Rectangular holes dug in the ground. Ooh, what is it? Hurt, man. What was that? Oh, man, that fucking hurt. Ah! I can't fucking... Ow! Oh, man, I just hurt my right calf. I'm gonna have to do a little stretch here at the tree. Oh my God, I cannot believe that. Oh shit. Dare I continue? Man, I took a sharp step back there and it hurt. Homeless camp. I think it's a homeless camp in here. Then I got closer and realized it was a little too neat and tidy for a homeless camp. And it started to look like some sort of weird excavation site. And keep in mind my context for the whole thing, which was a cemetery. So what is this? And then I found an area where, I mean, it just looked like straight up caskets under a blankie is what it looked like. I thought they were coffins, man. Dug up or something. I didn't understand what this place was. Okay, I think I figured out what this place is. All this, while thinking, hey, this is a cemetery. So I found the actual cemetery. And this is just a BMX bike track. Okay, at this area here, this is obviously some kind of a dirt track for BMX bikes or something. There's a jump with ramps. Here's a jump. I mean, and they throw these tarps over them to preserve them so the weather doesn't wear them down. So they just dug all this here. This is the cemetery. This little fence around it. It's actually Jacob Seiler, who the cemetery is named after. And he was born in 1829, died 1905. And they just preserved that little plot for him and his family, and this is all just some sort of deranged bicycle course. Oh, Old man, new guy gets hurt, okay? And when he does, it's not funny. Okay, we are here at Schertz-Cibolo Cemetery, which is on the creek, very much on the creek, but is also a historical cemetery. So some effort has been made to preserve it, and it's in really nice shape. Has some gorgeous oak trees, and there's a picnic table, there's trash cans, and somebody cleans it up. So let's walk around and check it out. This is at the front end if you're walking in from the street, Cibolo Creek Municipal Authority. I don't know what they're doing back there, but it just smelled like manure. Once you get past that, the walk-in is quite nice, actually. This was a family plot with some graves as recent as 2024. Brothers Ferdinand Michael and Jacob August Dietz arrived in Texas during an immigration wave from Germany in the 1840s and bought 500 acres of the Genoveva Malpass survey in Guadalupe County for their farmstead. Another immigration wave, this time from Mexico, occurred in the late 1800s. Several families, including the Arizpa, Del Toro, and Bermia families, came to work on the Dietz farm. According to oral tradition, a cemetery was established when one of the farm workers died and there was no place for her to be properly buried. Around the oak trees where the workers rested for lunch, Ferdinand marked off 1 acre of his farm for a burial ground. The cemetery on the north side of Cibolo Creek was first officially referenced in a 1908 deed. Hi, today I'm at my friend's property. We're going to be doing a little painting on this shed here, so I'm going to time-lapse it. This is the building in question that we are going to paint. Very lovely, very nice. Now, personally, I'd rather sand this down and give it a paint job. Not a little too much work for me, but cool though, nonetheless. Now, this shed actually had a fire a couple years ago and miraculously did not burn down. A car burned up inside, like melted a car inside of it. But the shed survived miraculously, and we're going to paint it. Yeah, there's a big pause here because there was some problem with the sprayer. I couldn't figure it out, so I did finally get back into it, but then my camera overheated and I had to cut, so we cut to this angle.